going to show you how to make perfect hard-boiled eggs. You know, the kind where you just crack them and the shell either comes off in one piece or two pieces, versus the kind that where you have to kind of peel each piece at a time and you end up with like half the egg because half of it's stuck to the shell. I'll show you how to do the kind where it comes off in two pieces. So what I'm going to do is I've got 2 eggs that I marked up as doing it the right way. Let's see if we focus in there. That guy and that guy. So these 2 guys are going to be done the right way. And then these 2 guys here are going to be done not the wrong way, but the less desirable way. First, what you want to do is you want to get your water going, and you don't want to wait till it boils before you put the eggs in. You want to put the eggs in as it's heating up. Alright, they're starting to boil, so I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. And we'll come back when 15 minutes are up. Alright, 15 minutes are up. I'm going to turn this off. Now the key here, and again, this is no secret, but I've had a lot of boiled eggs that have been peeled to oblivion. So the key here, I'm gonna take the 2 sad boys out. I went ahead and boiled a couple more eggs so I can eat those in the morning. All right, so there's one sad guy. I'm just gonna set him aside like most people normally would. Alright, so, and I'll show you what the results of that is. So these are the control. These 2 guys here are the control. These are the guys that are the eggs that you normally would get that you're trying to peel and they just kind of fall apart. So the key to getting perfect boiled eggs is you have to use the thermal shock. So first I'm going to run cold water over them, because they're still cooking. Even though you turn the heat off, those eggs over there are still cooking. What you want to do is you want to stop the cooking and you want to thermally shock. There's a membrane inside right underneath the egg shell against the cooked part of the egg. And what you're doing is you're shocking that membrane and you're getting it to separate from the cooked egg. And what I do is I go ahead and add some ice cubes in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let those sit there for about 5 minutes. I'm not going to time it or anything, but I'll come back in 5 minutes and show you what how those peel really nicely. I just tap them, and then what you want to do is you want to roll the egg in your hand and see how it's all sticking together. It hasn't fallen off yet. Kind of looks like Pinhead, huh? Yeah. But so then what you want to do, once you get them cracked, the egg cracked all the way around, what you can just peel one corner off, and see this little membrane here? I don't know if you can see that. There's a little membrane there. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it if you've done this right. But that's the membrane that separates from the egg, that allows you to peel the egg without it sticking to the actual egg. So here, I'll do, and see, and you can eat it. It doesn't hurt you. But now, see, you can I just push my thumb underneath the shell and just kind of roll the shell around, and it comes off in one piece like that. And there you have your egg. No shells or anything stuck to it. Yeah, here's our other guy. I guess actually I should have made these the sad guys, because they're going to get broke first. So again, just kind of gently knead it around there. Let's see if I can get this off in one piece here. Let's see. Sometimes if I'm lucky, no, there's a big chunk that came out. But yeah, if you're lucky, sometimes you can just get it all peeled in one piece. But for the most part, see how it doesn't. This one left a couple of pits, but it comes right off. There you go. These are your perfectly boiled eggs. And the 15 minutes just ensures that it's boiled throughout. Unless you want soft boiled eggs, then you can reduce the time as necessary. But I just know that boiling them for 15 minutes guarantees that they're cooked throughout. So that's it. Hang on till in the segment here, and these are still actually kind of warm to the touch. Okay, it's the next morning. See there, it's nice and bright outside. And these eggs have been sitting all night. They're just nice and cool. And I didn't do anything special to them. You see, it's the sad guy. So, let me put all the eggshells in. So I'm going to try to do the same thing as I did with the other egg. And, yep, right away I could tell that it's going to come apart, see? See there? I can squeeze it and you can see that it's going all the way down to the yolk. This is what happens when you don't shock them with the cold water after you cook them for 15 minutes. They'll stick. Well, the membrane comes off a little bit, but yeah, maybe I lied. Nope, there we go. But it's not. Well, I lied. Yep, there you go. See? Oh. But this is what happens when you don't shock them. You might get lucky in some parts of it. Alright, I'm gonna crack this guy. Ooh, it's my unibrow Mr. Bill. Oh no! Oh yeah, he's having issues. Yeah, this one is classic here. Yeah, you can feel it's kind of rubbery. Broke the other one. Yeah, see how it just doesn't peel off like the other one? I have to peel them individually and then hopefully get a membrane, a piece of membrane. It just doesn't want to come off all at once. And then when you peel it, you get a hunk come off. And a piece of membrane there. But the biggest problem is that you get that. You scalp the egg. And play hell trying to get that sucker out. And then sometimes you can't get it all the way off the shell. Alright, so now that's what people normally do. What happens to eggs that people boil. Here's a couple of eggs that I did shock, or one egg that I did shock. Yeah, you can tell right away when you do this that it's going to come off real easy. And it won't stick to the egg. Now watch, I just take my thumb, I just kind of peel. And it comes off in two nice big chunks. Yep, that's what happens when you shock the egg. Don't shock the egg, shock the egg. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later.